What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be into episode 12 of my NFL season predictions videos. We have the Kansas City Chiefs now, the last team of the AFC West Conference. You look here in the AFC, the Denver Broncos are the top team right now at 10-5. Can the Kansas City Chiefs beat out that record? Let's check it out. Will the Super Bowl hangover affect Kansas City? Let's make our predictions to see. Starting out with the first game of the year at home against the Detroit Lions. The first game of any game on the Thursday night. I think that the Chiefs do win that one to advance on to 1-0. Then they got a rematch of the divisional matchup from last season. I do think that the Kansas City Chiefs can get that one, advance to 2-0. Pretty easy win against the Chicago Bears at home there. Then they got a game against the New York Jets. Jets are obviously a really freaking good team, but I do think that the Chiefs do win that one to advance on to 4-0, as well as beating the Vikings 5-0. So, yeah, I don't see the Vikings winning that one, even being at home in front of that Vikings faithful crowd. So now we have the Chiefs versus the Broncos on Thursday Night Football. Honestly, I'm giving this one to Denver. I'm giving this win to Denver. I know it's pretty crazy there. Denver hasn't beaten the Chiefs in a while. I do think that this is the Broncos' year to finally beat the Chiefs. And even though it's at home, pretty unfortunate loss at home for Kansas City, but I do think that the Broncos do get one against the Chiefs this season. I do think that I do think that the Chiefs will beat the Chargers at home, though, and then get their revenge against the Broncos a week later. So a 7-1 start right now. Now we have a Germany game, and I was debating with this one. This is a tough one because Tua might be healthy during this game, and I'm honestly going to have to go with the Dolphins. I think that the Dolphins go into Germany and pull off a big upset over the Kansas City Chiefs. Rough loss for Patrick Mahomes, but in Germany, I think that the Chiefs do lose one right there. So heading into the bye week here, you look at the Chiefs, 7-2 record. Obviously, expectations have been holding up so far, but this is where the schedule can get difficult. They got the Eagles, they got the Bills, they got the Bengals and the Chargers. Those are some tough teams there. But then we have the Eagles, and honestly, I think that the Eagles on Monday Night Football do get their revenge. Now, could I see the Chiefs easily winning that one? Yes. That one could go either way. The Chiefs are at home for that one, so that could help them out. But I am going to go with the Eagles in that one. I do think that the Raiders beat the I think that the Chiefs can beat the Raiders. And then they can beat the Packers, even though those are all on the road. A lot of their easier games are on the road, and a lot of their harder ones are at home, which is kind of working for the Chiefs' favor. But now we got the Bills, and I'm going to give this one to the Kansas City Chiefs here. No, never mind. Coming off the bye week, that kind of evens out the home record thing. I'm going to give this one to Buffalo. This is an unpopular opinion. I do think that the Bills would be able to beat Kansas City. Josh Allen can go into Arrowhead and pull off a massive upset. That is a crazy game there. And that game could go either way, but I am going to pick the Bills. So the Chiefs find themselves now at 9-4 on the season. I do think that they could beat the Patriots on the road. Then they have the Raiders at home. We finally get a home win for this Chiefs team. It's been all left, really. Geez, that's surprising. Mostly it's the opposite, but we got the Chiefs beating the Raiders and sweeping them this year. I think that they're just clearly the better team over Las Vegas. Then you got a very key matchup. Can the Bengals get their revenge? I honestly think not. I'm going to go with the Chiefs to beat the Bengals at home to advance out of 12-4, and then I don't think that the Chiefs sweep the Chargers this season, though. I think that the Chargers can get one against Kansas City. So that is my Chiefs predictions. All of that would end them up with a 12-5 record. A little bit of a not the best ending. Once you get to week 9, They start to lose 4 games on the season. They go 5-4. So that's not what you want if you're the Chiefs, but you start out the year strong. I know that's pretty crazy considering the Super Bowl hangover, but the schedule's not the worst to start out the season. So I do think that the Chiefs end up with a 12-5 record on the year and to win the division again. The Broncos just didn't have enough. They finished 11-6. Chargers 10-7, and the Raiders just I think are going to suck this year. They finished 4-13. But we look at the records here. Some of these stats: 4-2 in the division, not bad. They tie with the Broncos and the Chargers, but sweep the Raiders. You look at their conference, 8-4. Only that means they went 4-1 in the NFC. 5-4 at home, and then versus a 7-1 on the road. That is an unusual stat, but some of their harder games are at home. So I guess that's just how it worked out this time. And then ignore all this. This doesn't count. So yeah, that is the Kansas City Chiefs at 12-5. Thank you all for watching this video today. Hopefully, you all enjoyed the content. Comment down below your